The new president, he's 10 months into the job, and now having discovered where the photocopier, the coffee and the toilets are within the building, he's getting on with actually implementing his agenda. President Banga now says it's all about electricity and healthcare, at least for the priorities.
The first one is how to make the bank kind of work quicker, faster, better. You know, I call that the plumbing of the bank, the institution, fix its foundations. It should take us, 19 months from getting a project discussed to getting it approved by the board. I want to bring that down to 12 by the middle of next year. The reason being, if you want to go for big, ambitious programs, which to me is the holy grail of development, which is scalability and replicability of programs, to measure impact, I can't do that without a fixed foundation.
Are there too many MDBs? There seems to be one round every corner. They seem to be competing for the same projects. I wonder whether we don't need to take the secateurs to them and just prune them back.
I think the general fragmentation across the development sort of framework is quite a challenge. I don't think it's MDBs because, in fact, a lot of the MDBs have geographic capabilities and deeper reach. So I, for example, have a great partnership with the Inter-American Development Bank. Their reach in Latin America is even better than ours. Or similarly, a partnership I'm now striking with the African Development Bank, where while we are much bigger than them in Africa, they have unique specializations too.
When people arrive from the private sector into these institutions, they usually, besides spending a bit of time finding where the photocopier, the coffee, the bathrooms
and the coffee machine.
And the coffee machine.
Yes.
But there's also a moment of my word, not yours, of horror when they realize how big they are, how sclerotic, how bureaucratic. Have you gone through that period?
Yes, but I'll just remind you the private sector has its own bureaucracies and silos. I think all institutions pick this up, and public sector institutions or multilateral banks are not immune to that. I think we're making progress because what I've learned over time is the first thing is 1/3 of the people in an institution are keen to make that difference happen every day. Another 1/3 have got used to the way it works. The last 1/3 are sitting to watch which way the wind will go. The trick is to get that 1/3 to come on the side of the first 1/3 so that 2/3 are driving for change. You get that going as a leader and you will have the best assets of the institution aligned behind you.
So you've had that moment of...
Oh, I've had the moment, yes. The moment of, whoops, where am I? And then you kind of say, I am here and I'm going to make a difference.
How do you prevent yourself from being in the ivory tower? President of the World Bank. Well, it sounds great.
So the first thing you do is you tell everyone to call you Ajay, which I do.
Which they don't.
Which they do, actually, more and more now. In the beginning, they were, it can't be. Now they're getting used to it. The second thing I do is I basically am informal and not changed from the way I used to be. I think it helps. It takes time for the culture to seep in, but you're absolutely correct. Avoiding formality, to me, is part of the change.